With me on Skype this afternoon from Nektan, I've got Gary Shaw. Gary, a very good afternoon. Nice to have you with us.
Yeah, great to be with you this afternoon.
You've had a Q4 trading update out, plus a look at the year itself. Q4 in particular, a strong period here for you.
Yeah, I think the point there, it was a record quarter. We did 5.7 million in the quarter, as opposed to 5.1 in the previous quarter, and that was a record quarter. So it was great to see growth across the business. What was good for us was it was across all our key KPIs. So we really look at first-time depositors, net gaming revenue, cash wagering, and all of them were up. So that's important for us. As we measure the business, it showed it wasn't just an anomaly.
And in the managed gaming here, Gary, 13 new sites, 4 new partners.
Yeah, I think that's the ongoing momentum in the business. We're launching probably each quarter between 12 and 16 new partners. So we'll continue to see growth from our existing partners and from newer partners that are coming on stream. And the newer partners have got a focus across Europe versus just UK. Because as I mentioned in previous interviews, we've scaled our UK business. Now we're really interested in what we can do across Europe. And you know, touching on that point about the last year, in full year 18, which finished June 30th, we did 19.4 million. Full year 17 was 13.1. So, you know, a 48, close to 50% change and uplift in revenue overall in the year. And again, all the KPIs were up. So that was very positive.
And so across the board now, where the portfolio is concerned, you've got 500 games from 24 providers, have you?
Yes, we have, and we'll be bringing more content online over the next 2 quarters and announcing some strategic deals with content providers where we'll have unique access to content from globally recognized brands. So look out for those announcements over the next 3 to 4 months.
How's the B2B business here, Gary?
Well, that's the area that we're seeing the most significant opportunities in terms of commercials. So we're in negotiations with several organizations. We're live now in Asia, as we've mentioned in previous interviews. But more importantly, we're going to be signing some deals, and again, we'll announce them shortly, where we're becoming more of an important B2B supplier. And the technology is based on what we have within what we call managed solutions. So we're not having to rebuild that technology. We're leveraging it into newer markets. And that's going to be Eastern Europe, Asia, South America, and other markets which are seeing quite interesting growth.
Tell me, just remind us about eLite here, Gary.
So eLite is a platform which is a casino module. And you can plug it in, and when you plug it in, you've got access to the 500 games. But more important than that, it's an intelligent module. It's not just games. It allows you to give bonuses across all those games. It allows you to monitor the bonus behavior of players. You can put free spins in, which is quite important in our market. And a number of larger companies in our market have been talking about doing this for a few years. We're actually now live with that solution. With a brand in Asia, and they're starting to put it to good use right now.
And so you're seeing some increasing opportunities. You're engaged in discussions here as an additional revenue stream.
Yes, in the B2B side, most of the companies that we're talking with, one we've announced, 138 and Sun.com, they're really a global business. They sponsor Watford in the Premiership. People have seen 138 on the shirts, but their business is live in Europe and it's live in Asia. So most gaming organizations really online are targeting the global market where they can get appropriate licenses. So when we're dealing with some of these companies, we're putting in technology which can be utilized on a global basis, not just in a specific market.
What's happening where the US is concerned here for Nektan?
So we obviously have licensed technology there. We're starting to see increased dialogues across a number of opportunities, but that market has literally just passed its legislation to allow some of the market to open up. So from my perspective, it's about growing our B2B business because we can see that right in front of us. And I think the US is going to be interesting for us in terms of revenue towards the end of 19 calendar year and into 2020.
And so the second half of this year, it's looking to be a busy one for you.
I think so. You know, we really are going to make sure that we execute well. I think we've got the management lined up to deliver to the opportunity in front of us. We've got the technology. We own all our own technology. And the management really has started to win and will start to win some significant contracts. So, it is about making sure that we deliver against those opportunities. And if we get that right, then it's going to be a very interesting next financial year for us.
You're targeting EBITDA break even in Europe this year?
We're targeting EBITDA break even for a combination of Europe and our global B2B business. We're looking carefully at what we do in the US because we may think about bringing in a partner over there. Because obviously it's a huge market. And you're going to scale that business, you might need to think about who you're working with. So we're in some dialogues right now, and we'll see where we land with that. But from my perspective, obviously, ultimately, we want the business to be cash generative, and that's the goal in this next year. Get the business into a position where it's not just about EBITDA; it's about generating cash overall.
Great to see you, Gary. Thanks very much.
Okay, thank you very much.